My name is James. I'm a barista competitor from South Africa, and this is Road to Nationals. I think one of the most fundamental parts of any competitor's journey is the team they choose. And once I started gaining interest in competition, there was one key person I immediately knew I had to get in contact with. And I actually had my first ACA course with him. And then after that, we got in touch, started talking about competition, ideas started matching, and here we are on a road to nationals now. So Steve-O is a two-time South African barista champion and my coach this year, and I'm incredibly honored to be working with him.
How's it, guys? My name is Steve-O. I'm a two-time South African barista champion and a African barista champion. So coming from a teaching background, I love working with people. In every training session that I have, I share with my students that I love people and I dearly love coffee. There's this saying that says, those who can't do, teach. I don't want to be like that. Barista competitions just made a lot of sense to measure yourself against the best of the best. I've had coaches myself working with world competitors that have just been open-handed and shared information with me. And I remember once Sasha Sestic shared, he said well, someone was good to me and he shared this information with me, so why would I not share it with you? So that has really challenged my perspective and my view on coaching. So in my training sessions, I've really connected a lot with various students, but specifically with James. And this year, when James asked me to work with him on competition as a coach, it just made sense. There's a lot of chemistry, and it's a great way for me to practice, to share information open-handedly, and to make sure that he doesn't make the same mistakes that I have made. And in this process, help him find his purpose beyond coffee, because a coffee competition is 15 minutes, but what happens after that? That's who you become. And I'd love to be, or I'm very thankful and honored to be part of that process.
Yeah, I think Steve-O has continuously inspired me. I actually got to see him at Worlds last year while I was in Milan. So Steve-O has become an incredible part of my journey. He has absolutely become like family. And speaking about family, my next key fundamental in my team is my dad. I think it's an absolute privilege to not only work in the same business as my dad and be in the same room together every single day, but have him part of my competition journey as a spiritual guidance and someone just to keep me grounded everywhere I go. I love him so much and I appreciate him on this journey.
Hi, my name is Jake. I am the roaster here at Culture Coffee. And I'm also James's dad. It was one of our goals this year for James to compete at the National Barista Champs. And it's definitely a level up from our previous experiences. One of the key factors we believe when we're competing at this level is building a good team and making sure that the support system is right. Therefore, it's important that everybody knows their roles and not to cross those lines when the pressure is up. So I know I am the dad, I'm not the coach. I give moral support, I give spiritual guidance, I encourage where I need to encourage, and I also have to manage the budget, unfortunately. But what I love about James is he's very passionate, he loves coffee, he loves working in the industry, and he loves people. For me, it's a privilege to share in that and be a part in a little way to get him to his dream of becoming a South African barista champ.
These were only two fundamental people in my team, but the competition team is actually much bigger. We have people like my mom who unconditionally supports me. We have people like Andy, who's one of our staff members, who helps pack my trolley and polish my glasses. And each of these people carry incredible value in making me at ease when I step onto stage, but also at the background, just supporting me. So now that you've met the team, this is Road to Nationals. See you in the next episode.